Alright, so in this Android Studio tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to create a Recyclerview. And in this Recyclerview I'll also show you how to handle click events, such as, you click on an item, it will tell you which item you click on, and you can insert any kind of event you want. And it's going to be very simple. I just got it out of the Development Essentials book, the Kotlin edition book that I've been talking about on my channel. But to get started, let's go to our layouts file and create a new resource file and name it item_layout. And then we're just going to click on OK. And in here, I'm just going to show you the basics of what I went through to create it. The first thing I did is go to the design mode and check in our palette for a Recyclerview. This is an easy way to add the dependencies. You just click on the download arrow and it will add the dependencies automatically for you. And you're going to do this for the Recyclerview and for the card view. If you can't find them, there's a small search icon up at the top, which I completely forgot about. You can just type in card view or Recyclerview there. Then I'm just going to copy and paste my earlier layouts for the card view with the items inside. This is going to be where you insert your image, your title, and your text view. But essentially what I did, I added a card view, I made it clickable, I made it focusable, and here you can see a foreground where it's a selectable item background. This gives it a very nice button effect when you click on it. And with that being said, I also added a relative layout to insert the image view and the text views, just to keep things simple. I love relative layouts. And I gave it an ID, the image view, an ID of IV_image. I added a source of mipmap IC launcher round. We all have that, so that's easy to add. Then I added two text views in a linear layout. One's called TV_title, another one's called TV_description, just to keep things very simple, very easy to remember. After that, we're going to go to our main activity file, and inside here, we're going to add a Recyclerview. And this is going to display all of our items that we want to insert. So essentially I just copy and pasted another template that I had, which is a relative layout with a Recyclerview widget inside. I gave it an ID of RV_Recyclerview. It's just a naming convention I go through for myself, and use these tools so you can actually display how it will look like on your design preview mode. So, and also here's a quick tip. If you go to the design mode and right click on your Recyclerview, you can also set sample data. And I figured this out by reading it in the book. So it was a very neat little trick you can use in the future if you're creating lots of Recyclerviews and you want to see how they turn out without creating an entire layout view. But after that, we're going to go and create a Recyclerview adapter. And to do this, we're going to create a new Kotlin class. We're going to name it Recycler_adapter. And here's where the coding bit begins. And next we're going to want to add three variables to our constructor. One's going to be called titles, and it's going to be a list of string. And then we're going to write private var detailed, which is going to be a list of string again. And then we're going to do private var images, which is going to be a list of type int. And I forgot to add that angle bracket at the end, but we'll fix that later, or you can fix it now. And right after that, we're going to write Recyclerview, import it, and we're going to do .adapter. It's going to be of type Recycleradapter.viewHolder. And then inside there, we're going to type inner class viewHolder, and it's going to take item view as a parameter, and that's going to be of type view. And right after that, we're going to extend Recyclerview.viewHolder, and it's going to take item view as a parameter as well. And then we can import the three methods just by right-clicking on Recycleradapter. And there we fixed the angle bracket that I forgot earlier. And immediately after that, we can go to our inner class again, and we are going to add three variables. One's going to be item title. It's going to be of type text view. Be sure to import that. It's going to be itemView.findViewById or id.tv title. And this is all in our XML file. You're going to do the same thing for item details, which is going to take our text view _description. And finally, for the image that we want to display, which I called item picture, it's going to be of type image view. And it's going to be itemView.findViewById r.id image view _image. And then we're going to add an initializer, which is going to say item view.setOnClickListener, and this is going to handle our on-click events. It's going to get the position, and you can do that by doing val position of type int is adapter position, and we're going to create a toast which will take that position and display that position. In reality, you can just use this position to open new windows and whatever you like. You can put whatever you want in there. And finally, we're going to go to our three methods that we have not implemented yet. One is going to be called onCreateViewHolder, and it's going to take a value of v. And we're going to do layoutinflator.from parents.context, and we're going to inflate it to our item layout. And this will take our item layout and put it where we want it. And finally, we're going to do attach root to false, and we're going to return the view holder, which is a v. And then on get item count, we're just going to do return titles dot size, and finally for the final one on bind view holder, we're going to do holder dot item title dot text is equal to the title at the position, and we're going to do the same thing for our description and for the image. Right, so holder dot item picture dot set image resource, so we're going to do image at position. And I believe that's actually all you need for your recycle adapter. Next, we're going to go to our main activity file, and we are going to add 3 private variables at the top. One's going to be a titles list, which is going to be a mutable list type of string. We're going to copy and paste that 3 times, and we're going to change the last one to type int, and we're going to rename them to description list and images list. And these are going to be the lists that we're going to use for our Recyclerview adapter, and you just insert them and you'll see later. We're going to type in rv_recyclerview, which is our Recyclerview from the layout manager, and set it to a linear layout manager with this. And we're going to do that again, but we're going to type a .adapter and set the recycler adapter with the 3 parameters that we just created, which are 3 different lists that can be changed. And we're going to create 2 different functions. One's going to be to add to the list, which is going to take a title of type string, a description of type string, and an image of type int. And we're going to just insert these 3 lines of code. One's going to be titles.list.add title, description list.add description, and image list.add image. And this is just going to be to simplify things later. And finally, we're going to write another function called private function post to list, which is going to make a very simple for loop, which is just going to create a lot of sample items. And it's going to do add to list title at position of I plus, not plus, but then description at position of I. And finally, we're just going to use the same image resource over and over, but you can use whatever image resource you like. It takes it as an int, and it will be displayed on the Recyclerview. And then be sure to add post to list as a method in your onCreate method, because I absolutely forgot that the first time, and it's just a pain to forget these things because it doesn't show up on the screen. But at the end of this tutorial, you should have a similar looking Recyclerview, and you should be able to edit it in any way you like. I just added the most basic parameters. But of course, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer them. Otherwise, I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching.